A healthy hair follicle operates as a highly predictable biological loop. It cycles through a growth phase called anagen, a resting phase known as catagen, and a shedding phase called telogen, then loops back. Hair loss occurs when this loop breaks down. The follicle becomes permanently trapped in a shedding state. Rubbing a generic shampoo onto your scalp cannot restart this biological engine because it fails to address why the loop broke in the first place. To find the root cause, doctors run diagnostic protocols. Blood panels, gentle pull tests, and light microscopy read the raw physical data of the follicle itself. You have to identify the exact biological error before you can compile a medical protocol to patch it. The most common diagnostic branch is androgenetic alopecia. This is hereditary hair loss, marked by a gradual, predictable shrinking of the hair follicle over time. The mechanism behind it starts with a normal biological process. The body naturally converts testosterone into a byproduct called Dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. In individuals with genetic markers, DHT binds directly to the follicle, acting like a biological memory leak that restricts blood supply and starves it. To stop this, doctors prescribe Finasteride. It acts as a blocking algorithm, intercepting the conversion process and preventing DHT from attaching. Once the DHT block is in place, adding topical minoxidil and physical microneedling forces fresh blood flow and oxygen back into the scalp. This expands the system's bandwidth to support new growth. When follicles shrink past the point of recovery and go permanently offline, the remaining option is hair transplant surgery. Surgeons extract healthy follicles from the back of the head and physically reinstall them into the bald zones. Reversing hereditary hair loss relies entirely on these two precise actions: continuous chemical blocking of DHT and the physical optimization of blood flow. A completely different diagnosis is alopecia areata. Instead of gradual thinning, it causes sudden, complete patches of hair loss across the scalp or body. Here, the body's immune system enters a rogue loop. It misidentifies healthy hair follicles as foreign threats and aggressively attacks them. To manage the immediate damage, dermatologists use localized corticosteroid injections as a system interrupt, temporarily halting the localized immune attack. For severe cases, doctors prescribe advanced medications called JAK inhibitors, like baricitinib. These operate as logic gate rewriters, blocking the body from transmitting the attack signals to begin with. This line graph charts the long-term effectiveness of baricitinib. Over a 152-week clinical trial, nearly 90% of patients who responded to the drug successfully maintained significant hair regrowth, proving that severing the immune signal allows the follicle to recover. Defeating autoimmune alopecia requires rewriting the body's internal communication networks to shield the follicle from friendly fire. Whether the root error is hormonal or autoimmune, resolving it requires entering a permanent maintenance mode. The follicle needs raw materials to build the hair shaft. Ensuring adequate inputs of biotin, iron, and zinc provides the essential building blocks. Above all, the system requires strict consistency. Taking medications daily ensures DHT stays suppressed and immune signals remain blocked. Skipping doses removes those barriers. Without continuous protection, the chemical protections fail, and the follicle immediately crashes back into the shedding phase. Regrowing hair is an ongoing biological process. It requires executing precise, infinite loops of chemical and physical intervention